Yo, what's good, guys? It's 6'4" Honda. Just making a quick video for the people who want to start motovlogging maybe this season or start editing their videos. And just a rough tutorial, the basics of Vegas. Not other ones, just Vegas, because that's what I've been using for the past 10 years. Not just for motovlogging, but other things. So I guess we'll get into it. And just a quick update on my bike. Everything's all good. It should be here later when the snow's died down, and I'm planning on getting some rock stuff. I've been supporting them for a long time, mainly because of Jake. I plan on getting some jeans and or a helmet in April, when my birthday's around and riding season's around, and it's perfect time to get it, so that's when I'll be getting it. And yeah, so without further ado, here is the tutorial for beginners with editing videos, I think. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, and check this wristband out, baby. 6'4" Honda, bitch.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's 6'4" Honda, and let's just get it crack-a-lacking. So, you have to have Vegas, because this tutorial is for Vegas users. And Vegas, I don't know if Mac has it, but I know Windows has it. I have Vegas 10. Vegas 12 is out. It costs you $50, so if you want to get that, get that. But I'm pretty sure the main functions of both programs are the same. So I'll start up Vegas 10 right here. Now while it starts, it loads everything, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now the very first thing you guys want to do when you start up Vegas and you want to edit your videos, before you even put any of the clips into Vegas, you either want to go to File and click New, or you guys can do the shortcut, which I like to do, Control+N, and this is the new project window. Okay, the first thing you guys want to do is go to template right here, click it, and now you see 720p, 1080p. This is how I use it. This is my preference. You guys may want to do it differently, do as you wish, but this is how I do it. If I record at 720p, I make sure I choose this option, 720p at 29.97 FPS, okay? If I record at 1080p, then there are different options, and I would choose this one for myself, okay? Because if you record at 1080p and you choose this option, 720p, and you render the video is going to be rendered at 720p, and you will lose quality. So with that being said, this video, I want it to be 1080p because I did record the video at 1080p, so I'll choose that. Okay, width, height, do not fuck with that shit. None of that shit. See, frame rate, don't fuck with that shit. This don't fuck with, at least I don't fuck with it because I am not too familiar with it. The more advanced user might be, but this is the basic tutorial. Okay, so you go down here, full resolution rendering quality. I always go to best because I want the best rendering quality. The rest, you don't touch. You don't touch, okay? Now, if all of your videos are going to be recorded on the same settings, or same quality, I should say, then all you have to do is click this. Start all new project with these settings. Click OK. Now, every single time you start a new project, you don't have to fuck with that option because it will automatically start. Okay, guys, now you have your 1080p new project. Now you're ready to put in some videos, okay? Okay, so now I go to my drift camera folder and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files, okay? I see 6 files. So what you could either do, if you know you want all of them on your timeline, which this whole thing, this thing is your timeline. This is where all the editing will happen, okay? If you know you want all your videos on there, you can just slop it all on here like this. You highlight all of them, drag them all here, and in a couple of 100 years, because the computer sucks, it will pop up. Okay, now all of them are in order the way you drag them down there. Okay, now I personally don't like doing that because I like to be organized and do my shit one step at a time. So you could select all of them just like any other thing. Control A, select all of them, click delete, get that shit out of here, bitch. Alright, okay, so you start with the first one. You drag in the clip here. Okay, now this project media window, see how I dropped the 6 videos all at once? They all came into here. Okay, this selected media is in use in your timeline. Remove from project media list and remove all timeline references. Yes to all. So it removes everything. It's not something you need to know. I just kind of ran into it, so I showed you guys. Back to the thing. You add one video, okay? Now in your project media, in your little box right here, every single video or every single thing you drop into your timeline will pop up here. So if you need it again, or if you want to restart, you can delete it from this and you can pop it right back in. Make sure you do not delete the video from your drift folder or whatever, wherever your folders are, because then this video will not be able to be used because it has to be on your computer, obviously, to, you know, to edit and stuff. So unless you're finished rendering the video, you do not delete the unfinished videos. Okay, so once you fully render, you make a movie out of it, then you can start deleting them off your drift camera or wherever, and because you don't need them no more. All right, and all that bullshit. All right, so I have my first video. Okay, these are the buttons. All right, let me show you guys what these buttons are. This is the record button. I have a Yeti microphone. If I wanted to do commentary like I am doing now, I click record, and you click the recorded files folder. It shows you where the recording is going to go, and now it's recording. You can see, you scroll up and it zooms in, you scroll out and it zooms out. All right, see, you know it's working when you're talking and there's little waves. Okay, now if I get closer to the microphone and do this, then it kind of, you know, holy shit, waves. All right, anyways, that's the recording thing. I don't want that shit, so I'm gonna delete that bullshit. All right. Next up is loop back. When it finishes, the video plays over again. Loop back. Loop back. Loop back. See, it's looping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. Stop that shit. This is play from start. If your video's all the way down here, you click play from start. It plays it right from the beginning. Play, you just play it from wherever you played it, right? You start here, you play it here. You start here, play it, and it starts from right there. Pause, stop. If you don't know that shit, put down a freaking whatever you're watching and kill yourself, fool. Go back to start, takes it back to start. Go to end, it takes you all the way to the end of the video. Previous frame, you can, you know, click, and click your life away because it's a shitload of frames. Anyways, those are the basic buttons. Okay, now that you know how to drag in your clips and play them and pause them, you can start cutting them. Take out the parts you don't want, leave the parts in that you want, cut half of it, keep the second half, and then maybe, you know, cut the middle of the second half and combine them together to form like a decent clip. And I'll show you guys an example of what I'm talking about. Okay, this is another video. This is the video that I'm actually making now for you guys, so I don't need this. This is just an example. This is the actual tutorial. You're gonna see this at the beginning of the video, I think, however this magic works. So I'm gonna click from start just to see. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, it's my gay voice. He says, hey, what's going on, guys? This is 6'4" Honda. All right, so while I'm talking blah blah blah, you guys can freely, sorry about that, you guys can freely drag left and right to make room in the front, make room on the back for whatever clips you want to do or put in. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it a little bit this way so we can fit in some text for you guys. Okay, now to put in some text, you go to media generators right here, and then you have this whole selection of bullshit. What I like to choose and what I personally choose, and the only thing I choose, is text, and then you either go to solid background or default text. Okay, solid background is going to look like this. Black background, bullshit like that. So when you choose this, you then have a window that pops up that looks like this. And if you want to minimize or make text or make these windows smaller, you go like this, you grab this, you go like this. This is the editing window for your text, okay? If this doesn't show up right here, you go to this button right here and it will pop up. It may pop up really small, so you may have to play with the sizes and shit, okay? you go to this text. Let me just move my cup full of alcohol. Go down there, son. Okay. All right. So what? Again, I press Control A, and I deleted the text. So now I put text. How to edit. Now watch out, because if you type too much, as you can see right here, it does not fit. So you may have to, how to edit a MotoVlog. I pressed enter to do the space. Or you can change the font size. You can change the font. You can add custom fonts. You can find how to do that on Google and bullshit. How to edit your first video on Vegas. How to edit your first video on Vegas. Perfect. Okay, so now you can you grab this little side right here on the right side. It could be on the either left side right here, right side right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the way to the left to make sure it's at the very front. I'll grab the right side and extend it all the way down here, or maybe I want it all the way down here. What this does is it gives you the length of the text. Okay, it'll be a video or a still, I guess a still frame or whatever of the text. So let's say I want 5 seconds. Now if you press play, it'll play it for 5 seconds. Or whatever the fucking time is. Alright. Sorry. So it'll play for 5 seconds. And all that bullshit. So now you want to line up. See, you can zoom in how I told you. Now you can line these two up so it's back to back. Okay, so once this stops playing. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's 6'4". That video starts playing, okay? So let's just make it 2 seconds for now. Grab this. Okay, so now you click from start, how to edit your first video on Vegas. Hey, what's going on, guys? And now my annoying voice, turns on and all that bullshit. Now, let's say I stumble a few words here. This little thing, it allows you to move throughout the timeline and set a play mark, okay? So let's say you're going here and you want to stop here. You press play. In Vegas, I don't know. And then it starts from there, okay? So let's say I'm going here, and all of this is junk because I didn't know what I was talking about. I was like stumbling my words and bullshit like that. So, I have to cut it. Now, honestly, I don't even know how to cut it from here. Split. That's what it's called. Sorry, it's called split. Cause I never use this. I always use shortcuts. So you press split, right? Split. Now this video splits where the play marker was. You let go. You do this. And now this part is junk. You don't want that. Maybe you wouldn't want this, but I told you guys I don't want this because I mumbled my words. Okay, so now it's split. What I can do is just click here. Doesn't matter if you click here or here. This is audio. This is video. So top video, bottom audio. Okay, doesn't matter whatever you click because it's a merged item in Vegas. So you click here. You don't want this, delete. It's gone. Okay. As every other program, Control Z to undo. Control Z to undo. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. And let's just take it back here. And now it's completely uncut or unsplit again. So that's how you split one. So you can do this. Split it here. Split it here. Split it here. You don't want this, but you want this. You press this. You want this. Okay. Now the shortcut I showed you guys here. Edit. Split is S. So when you want to split, instead of going file, split, you just select the thing, S, 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 and it splits all that bullshit, all whenever you want. Okay, I'm deleting all of it because I actually do need everything. So you go to Project Media, drag what you want because you still have it in Project Media, and you have this full clip again. Okay, so you have this, just got a text. Girlfriend saying she's home. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's 6'4" Honda. All right. What she say again? She just called me beautiful. Damn fucking straight. Well, I love you. I know you're watching this, so I'm sorry. So that is how you split videos. Just the basic bullshit that you need to edit a video. Okay, that is how you split a video. If for some reason you guys don't want this text, but you want put this at the front, but you guys want, let's say, transparent text with text with a transparent background that I can put in the back of the video. You go to media generators, you go to default text, this one right here, okay, sample text with this little grid, default text. What you want to do here is you grab this video part of the clip, drag it down to the next video part. It'll create a new one if there is not one. Okay, so you drag it there, because when you drag this text part, it needs to be above the video so it overlays on the video. See how it made sample text over the video? If, let's say I have it here and I want to put sample text here, it is not going to work. You see, it doesn't show the sample text because it's under the video. I find it a little silly, but I guess it's for the more advanced shit where you don't want it there and all that bullshit, but whatever. Okay, I want it there, so I'm gonna put it at the top. And look, it's there. Now you put MotoVlogs. Okay, change the font, whatever you want to do. You guys can change the color too. Right here. You guys can where's the color? Right here. Let's say you can change it. It changes colors once you drag it. Let's say I want it red. Background color doesn't matter because it's transparent. See, all the way down, you mark it, it's transparent. You can make this text transparent too, just a little bit like that, and it's transparent. All the way up, full color. All the way down, transparent. Okay, effects, you can do feathers, meaning feather outlines. Like, say I don't want red, I want black. Fuck you, bitch. I want black or brown, and you add it like that, and it makes it like that. You go to placement, and look, it's moving around. Okay, you can change that stuff. Okay, guys, so now you have text. Let's say it's the beginning. This is your intro. MotoVlogs. You're welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's 6'4" Honda. You can make different kind of effects and shit. Okay, guys, now you see some videos fading in, fading out. How do you do it? Simple. You go to the very top left of either audio or video, and you see this little icon, fade, offset, whatever. At the very top left, you click, hold, and you drag it, okay? Now when you drag it, okay, let's say I want it longer. I extend the text. I drag the fade, let's say to about the 20-second mark. Now what you can do if you want to fade at the very same spot every single video or every single clip that you have on your timeline, say click at the end of the very first fade. And now you have a guideline of where you want to take it. So every single one will kind of just snap on. Like, see, snap, snap. That's the cool part about Vegas. I don't know if other ones have it, but if you go and say select here, it snaps here, so it's easier for us to use. Because without it, it'll be kind of hard to even it out. So let's just click here, snap. Now all of it fades at the same time. Let's play it and show you guys how it looks. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's 6'4" Honda, and let's just get it crack-a-lacking. So, you know, you have to have Vegas because this tutorial is for Vegas. Alright, so see how it fades in. And the same thing you can do for fading out, like so, but from the top right, okay? Now that's how you fade in and fade out. Okay, let's say you guys want to, you know, get a thumbnail for your YouTube thumbnail. You want to make a screenshot off of your video. There's not much action going on here, but let's say you select a still frame and you want to select right here. Let's say you want a screenshot of this for your thumbnail. All you have to do is select the frame, click this little save snapshot to file, click it, and it shows you where you want to buy that shit. Not buy that shit, where you want to save that shit. You save it, and there it is. It's in that folder where you chose to save it. You can use that picture for a thumbnail. That is how you choose a thumbnail. That's how I do my thumbnails. Okay, so let's quickly get some random videos in. Like this. Let's say I want to add some text. You go to media generators, text, solid background. Let's say I want to add some text here. And let's just put it here so it's even. Text here saying like that. Let's just do it like this. And it also snaps when you drag it like this, right? You see snap, snap. It's a lot easier to edit shit and to make everything nice and proportionate and even. So that's that. I added some text here. This is another one. Let's say I don't like this part. Just press S, delete. drag it, drag it, drag it, snap. Okay, now you have 2 clips. Let's say I want to fade out. Click here to make a little guideline. Fade, snap, bam. All right. Now you have your basic video with text, fade in and fade out. Fade in, let's say here, here, and here. Okay. Now, slow motion. I will show you guys how to slow-mo and fast motion just real quick. You say you want to, say I cut it here, whatever. Say you want a slow motion or fast motion, this clip right here, okay? You go just like if you were to extend the time, but what do you think happens? You, by the way, hold control when you do this. So you hold control, and what do you think happens when you extend a video? It makes it longer, but it also slows it down. Okay, so when you play it, I just sound retarded, okay? But that is how they slow down a video. Let's say you got a nice wheelie at 60 frames per second, you can slow it down real nice, okay? Now, instead of doing that, let's just Control Z to undo. Now, if you want to fast forward some bullshit, do the same thing, hold Control, and drag it the other way to make it a smaller clip, which will fast forward it. So you click it, and let's see how it sounds like. I'm gonna probably sound like a chipmunk or some bullshit like that.
Do not fuck with that shit. None of that shit. See, frame rate, don't fuck with that shit.
Oh shit, I say shit a lot. Gee. Alright, that is how you fast motion and slow motion. So say I want it. Say I want that bullshit. I'm gonna keep it like that, son. Alright? So now, you see this blue thing right here? This is your rendering window, okay? I don't know if it's a specific name, that's what I like to call it. Actually, it's the loop region where it loops the video. So let's say it ends here, HD, 720p. Come on, and it loops and then bam, it goes back to the same thing, son. Okay, so now if you want to render, say, you make a movie out of this whole thing. Usually what I do, I finish everything, so I drag it not from here, but from the end of the video, or should I say start from here. You start from the beginning of the video to the end of the video, and it snaps in, okay? So now let's say you have your whole basic video. You really want to just render it, get it over with. You go to render as, and then, oh no, please don't look at that stuff. Don't look at that stuff. Now you want to render, I render this for the phone, so you want to switch. What I render it under is usually Windows Media Video, WMV. I've seen some people render it as AVI or .mov. Where's AVI? Right here. But I usually do WMV. So I go to WMV. Let's just say, I want to name it test. And you choose template. I usually go to the very best ones for either 720p, which is this, or 1080p, which is this. And now you render. Now you save it. And as soon as you click save, it will render. So you click save, and this window pops up saying rendering test.wmv. It takes a while to get the approximate time left because it has to load and all that bullshit. I doubt it will take long. Actually, I think it might. I don't know. But anyways, it's 1080p, so it might. And this is how you render the video. Okay, once your rendering is done, which I'm not probably going to wait because I don't need this video. Actually, fuck, I will because I'm uploading this shit to YouTube. But let's just say I fast forward and all that bullshit, and I wait half an hour and it all renders. The video what you're watching now probably took around half an hour to render, maybe an hour because it's 1080p. But once it's done, I'm just clicking cancel just because I don't need this part. But once it's done, it'll be under, intro. Once it's done, like this is where I have my shit. Some videos I didn't even put up yet, or didn't even feel like putting up. Anyways, if it's done, it'll be like, say, here. You click it, and it will be the full video that you can upload straight to YouTube. So you click here. Let's see. What the fuck is this? Oh shit! Oh shit! You buddy! That's from like way back. Oh my goodness. Anyways, that is the finished project. The finished video that you wanted to render, okay? And when you guys render, just remember where you guys save it under. So if you go to File, Render As, mine is under the intro folder on my desktop, and this is where my vlogs and shit go. So you save it, and that is where the video will render to. So once it's fully complete, it will say complete on your little pop-up, and then you go and you can watch the video, you can upload the video, you can move the video, delete the video, have sex with the video, whatever you want to do with the video. Now, that is just a basic tutorial, nothing fancy. It's just how to start, add, fade, basically cut or split, however you want to call it, and just the basic shit you need just to get started and just to be able to upload shit and not be confused on how to use Vegas. Anything else that I want to add? Not really. My advice to you guys is when you do edit your videos and it's like a nice project, you don't want to lose this project just in case your computer crashes or whatever reason, if it freezes, you always want to save your project, let's say every 5 minutes. So you go to save, test, and save it. So if your computer crashes, you open it back up. Let's just show you guys. Vegas. You open it back up. Oh, fuck you, Vegas. Okay. And guess what? Your video's right back. You're gay and I'm not. Okay? Your video's right back where it started. And you did not lose anything. Your videos are still here. Everything's still here. It's all in your project media. Okay? So anyways, I hope you guys at least kind of know how to edit a video or where to get started. Again, I'm not fucking advanced at this anyways. I've been using it for 10 years, but I mean, I've been doing the same thing over and over again. I can do it with my eyes closed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But I mean, this is the basic shit you need to know to be able to make a video, cut a video, edit a video. And how I learned was just practice. I mean, I started off with shitty, dumbass fucking transitions and all that bullshit. And I just kind of Googled my way in and learned myself, right? And now I make videos like that. You can get transparent pictures, download them off the internet, put them in here like a troll face or whatever. And if you put it above the picture, just like this text, the picture of the troll face, if it's downloaded transparent, will be transparent. Let me show you guys if I can find it. Downloads. Troll. Okay. Let's say I don't need this text, but I want this. Look. It's a troll and it's fucking transparent. It's a fucking ugly ass troll. Okay. Now if you want to change the size of a picture, you click that thing that I just clicked. Okay. So you make it bigger because you want it like this. Okay. Now if you see this circle kind of arrow thing, this means rotation. So you rotate, la 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 la, let's just roll down the street like this. Okay, and he's right back at you staring. Let's just make it even. Okay, now if you want to change the size, you go to the corner or the top or the left or right and you fuck with it like this, like this, like this. Now you see this, how it kind of cuts off like this. All you have to do is go to the picture in your timeline, click properties, maintain aspect ratio, turn it off, and click OK. And now it stretches out and it's a regular size now. It looks kind of fucked up, but it turns out better in videos. I don't know why it looks so gay in here. But now you can go left to right, left to right. You can put a troll. That's how I kind of cover my license plate if I ever wanted to. Like this. Or if you want to put a face like this. Now say you kind of want to make it move. Now this is another timeline. This length, the 15 seconds, is from here to here. Okay, so if you want to make it longer, look, it just made it longer. Okay, so now let's just go to 10 seconds. Zoom in because I can. Let's just make it 10 seconds. Now from 0, you can move it to say 2 seconds. And you can move it here. You can move it to 4 seconds, and you can move it here. And see, it makes checkpoints. You move it to 6 seconds, you move it here. 8 seconds, you move it here. 10 seconds, you want to rotate it like this. So now look, when you play the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's 6'4" Honda, and let's just get it crack-a-lack. So, you have to have Vegas, because this tutorial is for Vegas. You see how it rotates everything and moves it around? Because that is what I did, baby. Okay, now if you want it back to the original size, you just do that, kind of, whatever. And that's how you do it, guys. That's how you make a moving kind of picture. This is also, remember, a beginner kind of tutorial just to get you guys started. So this is nothing fancy. If you guys have questions, though, feel free to ask. I'll answer them. Maybe I'll make a little video on specific things. But I mean, that is how I edit my MotoVlogs. And that is how, if you use Vegas, you guys should edit your MotoVlogs. Or not should, but how you could learn from me, because I'm teaching you and know that bullshit. So I hope you guys learned something. If you guys don't edit yet and are looking for a program, it's cheap, $50, Vegas 12. I have Vegas 10. I don't need to upgrade yet. I'm doing fine with Vegas 10. I know Riding Rubber, when he comes over to film with my new bike, I asked him to teach me how to use the Final Cut Pro or whatever it is for Mac, because I have a Mac and I haven't really been editing on it because I'm so confused when it comes to it. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys, so I'll say it now while I edit the vlog that I just recorded for you guys. This is the beginning of the video that you're probably going to see. Now, what you want to, sorry, not what you want to do. If you guys, let's say, have an audio clip like this is the video, this is the audio. If you guys don't want the audio and you want to add music, like say for a music video, you right click, first of all, you left click the audio, so it kind of selects it. You right click, you go to properties, and then you go to mute. Now once you mute it, then you click OK. I unchecked it, but if you check it, and let's just show you guys an example, and you play it, it turns gray. You play it, you won't hear shit, you'll just see the video. Now you can undo the same thing, have audio, but you could do the same thing to the video, and all you have is audio.
Not other ones, just
if you guys kind of want to hide the video, you can that way. Okay. If you guys want a lower volume, you just click on the audio section, which is it's in the same timeline kind of line of clip, or however you guys want to say it. Click it, left click it, and this is the volume. You can lower the volume to 0, you can whatever, or you can max it. Okay, I'm gonna stay at 0 because that's how I want it. And that's how you lower and higher volume in your Vegas audio clips. But that is basically how I edit with Vegas. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned something, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. Ask any questions in the comments and I'll try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. And thank you for watching, guys. My voice is dying down.